aka the Phat-Man, helping you become perfectly healthy and toned. And welcome to another episode of A Man, a Pan, and a Plan. And today I'm going to show you something that I call Sausage McDuffins. When I left the gluten world and became gluten-free because I am gluten sensitive, one of the first things that I wanted to do was enjoy some things that I used to enjoy, and I had to find out some alternatives to doing that. So one of the things I really loved when I was traveling was sausage, the sausage biscuits, but I couldn't eat gluten anymore, so I had to find an alternative to that. And today I'm going to show you a gluten-free alternative and what I like to call Sausage McDuffins. So here we go. So the first thing that I'm going to start with in this process is I'm not going to show you how to make the gluten-free buns. You can look at my other video. I did a video on how to make the buns, and these are the buns right here, and you can see them. I've already done these, or actually my significant other Robin did the buns yesterday. We went to a place called Elevation Burger, and we bring our own buns because we're gluten-free. So she did these yesterday, but I do have a video instructing you on how to do these, and they're very easy to make. So I'm going to start with those, and I'm going to start with 2 eggs. And on these eggs, you can see that I just add a little salt and a little pepper, and I'm just going to kind of beat the yolks down. Alright, so this actually is good for 2 buns, and I'm going to make 4 sandwiches here. Robin enjoys 2 and I enjoy 2, and they're not that filling, so they're very easy to make. And one thing I want to say also is that even though I'm not showing you how to make the buns, one of the good things I like is that you can make these buns in advance, and you can put them in the refrigerator and use them later. So if you want to make 4 buns at a time, you can do these and put these sandwiches together and put them in a container and just pull them out when it's time for breakfast. So this is something that you can do that's very convenient for you. And I know a lot of people sometimes they say that I don't have time to eat breakfast, but what you can do is just prepare this in advance. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut the video off, and then I'm going to have the camera person walk around and I'll show you what I'm doing on the stove. So we'll be right back in a moment. Alright, so we're back. So what I've already prepared is, one thing that I like to do is get the fully cooked sausage. So in our house, we don't eat pork. We mainly eat beef, turkey, and fish. So it's up to you. If you want to get pork, then you can do that. And one thing that I found is that these turkey sausages that are already fully cooked, but what I like to do with them, instead of because they're already fully cooked, I like to put them in a little bit of water and then put them on the stove and kind of let them heat up a bit. So you can do that, and it doesn't take much water. I just have a little bit in there, and as you can see, I'm heating up 4 of those. So I'm going to let that ride for a little bit, and then here I'm going to start preparing my egg. And what I have in the pan here is just coconut oil. So that should be done. And all I'm going to do is take my egg, and remember these are 2 eggs. 2 eggs make approximately 2 sandwiches. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead, beat that down a little bit more. And I like to make the egg, I'm a bit anal, so I like to make the egg spread out all around so it's even. And what I'm going to do is just let that sit. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to try to scramble it or anything. I'm just going to let it sit until it becomes solid. And then I'll show you what I do with it after it becomes solid. So we'll be back in a quick moment once the egg starts to cook up. Alright, as you can see, the egg is cooking, and what I like to do is just take a little bit of, this is Daya, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'll take this, and this is like this cheese made out of tapioca, and it's the only cheese that I found that really melts, and it is a starch. So I'm just going to take it and spread it over the egg for a little bit. And then this is an extra little wrinkle that I like to do while it's already in the pan. I'll go ahead and make it a half, because you know, it can literally be done with just 2 sandwiches. So I just cut it down the middle, make it a half, and then what I like to do is just take the spatula, run it around, and it should come up. If you put enough coconut oil in the pan, just run it around, take it and fold it over so it fits on the sandwich, and also that this helps the cheese melt a little bit. And then just let it cook a little bit more. Alright. So I'm going to let this cook just a tiny bit more. And while that's cooking, what I want to tell you is a little bit about the sausage. Now, what we use in our house is we tend to find, there's a sausage out there called Jones sausage, which we find in our local grocery store, and we kind of taking a look at it, and it's not as bad as what we would consider factory farmed meat. So this is Jones, and you can get it from your local store, and this is turkey sausage. Again, I'll repeat that we don't eat pork in our household. So you can do turkey sausage. If you prefer to use pork, I would suggest using a pork sausage that you know, somewhere from a Whole Foods. And we've also used Whole Foods, their chicken apple sausage, which tastes pretty good on this as well. So you can just see what you like and substitute for what you like. But again, we like the turkey sausage, so that's what we use. So the egg is already cooked. What you can't see on the video is that I have a toaster here. You heard that popping sound, so I put it in to heat the bun up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is go off camera, get everything set up, and show you how to put this all together, and then I'll be back. All right, so we're back. This is the final thing that you're going to do, and as you saw me with the egg, I'm just going to take the egg out. You know, and don't, I mean, those, you know, a lot of people use YouTube. They'll say, why he put the egg on this side instead of that side? You know, do it whatever way you want to do it. And I'm just going to take the sausage here, throw it up there, and actually, I'm going to switch this over to the other side. So, you know, and then for the final ingredient that makes this the Sausage McDuffin. Nobody else does this, just only me, the Phat-Man. Take my jelly. Gotta get a knife though. Now, I don't slaughter this thing with jelly. I just like a little sweet taste with my Sausage McDuffin. So what I do, just take a little bit of jelly, very lightly, spread it around. Bam. There you go. The Sausage McDuffin. You want to slice that in half. You want to, if you're a whole eater like I am, I just pick it up, put it in my mouth and eat it. It's all good. So this has been Darren McDuffie, aka the Phat-Man, with another episode of A Man and a Pan and a Plan, teaching you how to make Sausage Egg McDuffins. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some comments on the video below. Thanks.